Austin said to us, "You're a really hilarious person." You agree with that?
He must be lying to you. No, if you ask my wife, she wouldn't say I'm very funny. So, and the summertime in Korea is so hot,
Yeah.
and so the hair is just it's a lot. So maybe it's time to get a haircut and maybe shave the beard to look a little bit younger.
Sorry, so it was all for your fans then? Pretty much?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was all for the fans for sure. 안녕하세요. Casey Kelly here. Thank you guys for your support. I'm so thankful to be here and excited for this interview with 더그아웃 매거진.
LG에서 워낙 오랫동안 뛰었기 때문에 이별이 실감이 나지 않을 것 같은데 지금의 감회는 어때요?
Obviously, you build up so many relationships with coaches and players and fans, the city of Seoul. So, definitely sad. It's not my choice to leave, but at the same time, baseball is a business, and so you understand those parts of things. And the team is trying to make sure that they have the best chance to win the Korean Series again. So, obviously, I'm sad, but I understand it's a business and it's happened before. So, just thankful for the last 6 years and to be able to be a part of LG.
인스타그램으로 팬들의 스토리를 리그램을 하는 걸 봤는데 고별식 다음 날에 팬들의 메시지를 하나하나 다 읽어봤는지 궁금합니다.
I think all the messages have made me feel really good. They've reached out so much, and I try to repost as many as I can just because I appreciate everybody's support. And the fans are just as important to me as I am to them, and none of it would be possible without them. So, I try to repost as many as I can. I try to read as many of the messages that I can. I can't get back to everybody, but I try to do my best, and I'm just thankful for everybody's support.
고별식이 끝나고 이제 경기장에 남아있는 팬들한테 전부 사인을 해주는 가는 걸 봤어요. 그때 어떤 기분이었는지.
For them to be able to stay through the rain, to stay that late after some of the interviews and things with the team, it was so much respect for me. And so I was like, the least that I can do is go and sign autographs for the people that have been waiting hours for me. So I respected it so much. Obviously, the support has been so amazing. I didn't expect any of it at all, and just wanted to give a little bit back that I could to appreciate them staying for that long.
2019년에 처음 한국에 왔는데 어떤 상황이었고 마음가짐이었는지 알고 싶어요.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into, to be honest. Me and my wife had just gotten married, and so we were open to such a new experience, a new country, new culture, new language, and so it just came in with an open mind and just wanted to embrace everything. And I think my teammates made it so easy of a transition from the United States to Korea and helped us out so much to where it was a very smooth transition.
커리어 초반에는 윌슨 선수와 함께 호흡을 자랑했는데 한국의 커리어에 영향을 준 부분이 어떤 부분인가요?
I mean, I owe pretty much all of the credit to him for me to be able to be in Korea for this long. When I first got here, he was like my mentor, teaching me how to respect the Korean culture, to get along with my teammates. He really showed me how to be a competitor on the mound. And then off the field, he had just had 2 twin babies, and so he really showed me how to be a father and be a husband and to be able to support our wives, because if it wasn't for our wives, we wouldn't be able to play like we do. So, I owe all the credit to him to show me how life works in Korea and how to be the best person I can be.
연차가 쌓이면서 새로운 외국인 선수들의 적응을 맡는 또 다른 이제 멘토로서 역할을 맡았는데 어떤 존재가 되려고 했나요?
For me, I'm not really much of talking. I think I'm more of lead by example. So I think just how I went about every day and my work ethic and pitching on the mound and treating teammates, I think that it was just them watching was more important than me telling you have to do this, you have to do that. I just try to always lead by example of how I go about my business every day.
오스틴 선수도 본인의 도움이 있었다 그랬는데 파트너로서 어떤 존재인지 궁금해요.
I mean, it's so special. I mean, he's another special human being. Obviously, the baseball player, Austin Dean, is amazing, but off the field as a person, as a husband, as a father, another one of those special people that I just luckily was able to be on the same team with. And so to be able to share that with him last year, I think something that I'll never forget.
Austin said to us, "You're a really hilarious person." You agree with that?
He must be lying to you. No, if you ask my wife, she wouldn't say I'm very funny. So maybe Austin thinks that I'm funny. That's awesome.
Then you're serious or?
No, I'm definitely more laid back, always smiling, always positive, high energy. That's definitely how I am. not serious very many times.
많은 어린 선수가 본인에게 형이라는 친근한 호칭을 붙였는데 본인을 가장 잘 따랐던 동생은 누구인가요?
There's so many great young players with LG. I think they're going to be so good for many, many years. I mean, Moonbo Young, he was always very close to me. We played together, for 3 or 4 years. I would say Woo Young, we started in 2019 together. So I would say he's kind of the one that I'm closest to as a pitcher. But Kim Yoon-shik, Lee Min-ho, all those young guys, like I'd be able to have relationships with them was really fun and special.
한국에 와서 기른 수염이랑 장발이 트레이드마크가 됐는데 앞으로도 이건 계속 유지할 의향인가요?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't think so. I think the hair I've wanted to cut for a couple years, but I knew that the fans loved it so much. And the summertime in Korea is so hot, and so the hair is just it's a lot. So I think now that my time with LG is finished, maybe it's time to get a haircut, and maybe shave the beard to look a little bit younger.
I'm sorry, so it was all for your fans then? Pretty
Yes. Oh yeah. It was all for the fans for sure.
이제 수염이랑 장발을 못 보는 거냐고 지금.
I wouldn't say it might get back to this. I haven't made the decision yet, but my wife has said just have a new change haircut and kind of a new outlook for it.
6년 동안 마운드에서 스스로는 어떤 선수였다라고 표현하고 싶나요?
I would say somebody that was always going to compete every game, whether it was going good or bad, never quitting, and the ultimate teammate, just trying to sacrifice as much as I could for the team and do anything we could to win the game. And so I hope that when they look back that, I was a hard worker and a great competitor.
그러면 반대로 더그아웃 안에서는 어떤 동료였다고 표현하고 싶나요?
I would say trying to make sure that everybody is having a fun time, trying to be positive and bringing a lot of energy to everybody on the team, even if I'm not on the field, still being there to be able to support guys and hopefully that they can play their best.
팬분들한테 남기고 싶은 메시지가 있으면 남겨달라고.
LG fans, thank you so much over the past 5.5 years for everything that you've done for me, for my family. To be able to pitch one last game in Jamshil with you guys there was the most special thing that could happen, and you guys will always be a part of my heart. You always be part of my family. Seoul will always be our home, and I just thank you for all the support through the good times, through the bad times, and just always being so supportive and cheering me on. LG fighting.
네. Thank you for your
감사합니다. Thank you.